questions asked. We just want to have her back home. We just want our baby back. Please, bring her home. Our 2 other boys are waiting for her, please. Just drop her off anywhere. We don't care. Just somewhere safe where she can come home, please.
The disappearance of Lisa Irwin, a mere 10 months old at the time, shook Kansas City, Missouri in 2011. Her story captured the nation's attention as authorities launched an intensive search for the missing infant, earning her the nickname Baby Lisa. Despite widespread media coverage and exhaustive efforts by law enforcement, Lisa's whereabouts remain a mystery even more than a decade later. Her disappearance stands as a haunting reminder of unresolved tragedy, leaving her family and the community longing for answers and closure. Despite initial suspicions surrounding her mother, Deborah Bradley, authorities have not uncovered enough evidence to formally charge her in connection with Lisa Irwin's disappearance. Bradley maintains her belief that a random intruder snatched baby Lisa from her crib and vanished into the night without a trace. Yet, even after years of investigation and speculation, the mystery of Lisa Irwin's whereabouts persists, leaving behind a multitude of unanswered questions. The central query lingers: where is baby Lisa Irwin?
Say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. What are you doing?
Lisa Renee Irwin entered the world in Kansas City, Missouri on November 11, 2010, to parents Jeremy Irwin and Deborah Bradley. She was adored as a sweet and joyful baby who cherished time with her older brothers, aged 5 and 8. However, just weeks shy of her first birthday, Lisa vanished without a trace. Jeremy Irwin, Lisa's father, returned home from work around 4 a.m. on October 4, 2011, to a chilling scene, the door wide open and all the lights blazing. Detectives immediately questioned Lisa's mother, Deborah Bradley, who initially stated that she had checked on the baby around 10:30 p.m. the night before. Subsequently, Bradley confessed that she had been drinking with a friend and couldn't recall the precise moment she last saw Lisa. The only clear memory she could summon was around 6:30 p.m. before she began drinking, when she observed Lisa peacefully asleep in her crib. However, when Jeremy Irwin went to check on Lisa before retiring to bed with Bradley, Lisa was nowhere to be found. In the aftermath of Lisa Irwin's disappearance, investigators initially pursued the theory of a stranger abduction with the assistance of the FBI. Despite extensive efforts, no conclusive evidence emerged, leading to ongoing speculation and numerous theories about her fate. The lack of resolution left a void in the hearts of her loved ones and the community, who continue to search for answers. Amid the ongoing investigation into the disappearance of Lisa Irwin, a significant development occurred on October 19, 2011, when cadaver dogs were deployed to the family's residence. These specially trained canines indicated a potential hit in Deborah Bradley's bedroom near the bed, signaling the presence of a scent associated with a deceased individual. When confronted with this evidence, Bradley offered an explanation, asserting that she refrained from searching for her daughter out of fear of what she might discover. This revelation added a new layer of complexity to the case, raising suspicions about Bradley's involvement and intensifying scrutiny on her actions leading up to Lisa's disappearance. In addition to the cadaver dog alert, investigators also confronted Deborah Bradley about her performance on a lie detector test. While Bradley maintains that she was never shown the results, authorities alleged that she failed the examination. At one point, investigators even claimed to possess knowledge of Bradley's guilt, asserting that they lacked sufficient evidence to arrest her for the alleged crime. These accusations further heightened tensions surrounding the case, casting doubt on Bradley's credibility and prompting renewed scrutiny of her role in the events leading up to Lisa's disappearance. The revelation of the cadaver dog alert and allegations of failed lie detector tests added significant weight to the theory that Lisa Irwin may have met with foul play. Despite Bradley's explanations and denials, the mounting evidence against her contributed to growing suspicions within the investigative community and among the public. As authorities continued to pursue leads and gather evidence, the possibility of Lisa's tragic demise loomed large, leaving her loved ones in the community grappling with the harrowing possibility of a heartbreaking conclusion to the ongoing mystery. "They said I failed," Bradley, 25, told the Associated Press. "And I continued to say that's not possible because I don't know where she's at, and I did not do this." Then Deborah Bradley's former friend, Shirley Pfaff, began speaking to the press. According to Pfaff, Bradley had a dark side, one that could be predisposed to murder under the right circumstances. When the story broke, it was a normal morning in my house. I got up, put on a pot of coffee, and turned on Good Morning America like usual, and I heard Deborah Bradley, Pfaff told the Huffington Post. I immediately thought, this can't be the Debbie I know. It just seemed unreal until I walked back into the living room after hearing her voice. I just about collapsed. It just made me sick because I just wouldn't put this girl Debbie past anything crazy. Despite the allegations made by her former best friend and the suspicions raised by law enforcement, Deborah Bradley has never faced formal charges in connection with the disappearance or potential murder of her daughter, Lisa Irwin. The lack of concrete evidence linking Bradley to the case has prevented authorities from taking further legal action against her. Additionally, the prevailing theory today suggests that baby Lisa was abducted by someone outside of her family circle, implying that she may still be alive. The absence of formal charges against Bradley has fueled speculation and debate surrounding Lisa Irwin's disappearance. Some argue that without solid evidence, it would be unjust to hold Bradley accountable for a crime she maintains she did not commit. Others, however, point to the circumstantial evidence and suspicious behavior surrounding the case as cause for continued scrutiny. As the investigation into Lisa Irwin's disappearance continues, the focus has shifted toward the possibility of her abduction by an unknown individual. This theory, supported by the lack of evidence implicating Bradley or any other family member, suggests that Lisa may still be out there somewhere, waiting to be reunited with her loved ones. The uncertainty surrounding Lisa Irwin's fate has left her family and the community grappling with a mixture of hope and despair. While the hope of her safe return remains alive, the passage of time has only deepened the sense of loss and unanswered questions that linger in the wake of her disappearance. As the search for answers continues, the quest for justice for baby Lisa remains an ongoing endeavor, driven by the unwavering determination to uncover the truth and bring closure to this haunting mystery. In the immediate aftermath of Lisa Irwin's disappearance, 2 witnesses reported seeing a man carrying a baby down the street where Lisa lived. Additionally, surveillance footage captured a man dressed in white leaving a wooded area near the residence around 2:30 a.m. These accounts fueled speculation that an unknown individual may have been involved in Lisa's disappearance. Despite efforts by investigators to follow up on these leads, their attempts to identify a suspect proved challenging. When they located someone who matched the witnesses' descriptions, only one witness identified him as a potential suspect. However, upon further investigation, the individual's alibi checked out, casting doubt on his involvement in the case. Despite exhaustive efforts, authorities have been unable to identify another viable suspect, leaving the mystery of Lisa Irwin's disappearance unresolved. Another significant lead emerged when Jeremy Irwin realized that 3 cell phones were missing from the family's residence. He suspected that whoever took the cell phones may also have taken Lisa. Adding to the mystery, one of the phones placed a mysterious 50-second call around midnight on the night of Lisa's disappearance. Both Irwin and Bradley denied making the call. When investigators delved into this lead, they uncovered that the call was directed to a woman named Megan Wright in Kansas City. However, Wright denied being the one who answered the phone. Intriguingly, Wright happened to be the ex-girlfriend of a person of interest in the case, a local transient who resided in a nearby halfway house. This connection raised suspicions and prompted further scrutiny of the individual's potential involvement in Lisa Irwin's disappearance. As of today, Lisa Irwin remains classified as a missing person, and her case continues to be open and actively investigated. Despite the passage of time, authorities remain dedicated to uncovering the truth about her disappearance and bringing closure to her family and loved ones. If Lisa is still alive, she would now be 11 years old, underscoring the enduring hope for her safe return and the ongoing commitment to finding answers in this heartbreaking mystery.
I thought it was really special because she seems to look a lot like my mom did, around the same age, and my mom, she is named after my mom.
The parents feel age progression photos could be key in this case.
She could see herself, or someone her age could recognize and put, the age progression or what they seen in the TV that mom and dad were watching and say, oh, I know that girl, she goes to my school, but her name's not Lisa.
Lisa's parents say they firmly believe their daughter is alive, and someday her case will be solved. Angie Riccono, KCTV5 News.